One of the thing I was reading this article last month, they're saying that it's also diet matters. Like in America or in Western society, like the diet is so bad, like lard based, fat based. Even when you make a mashed potato, how much butter they put it in. It's like everything has so much thing to it. So being vegan is a good idea. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Yes. No, like just go to India, southern part of India. All these priests, they're vegan, but they're like, oh my god, like they're like eggplants. You know how the eggplant goes? You've never seen those like those priests from South India? Oh, just go on YouTube. You can do that. All right. So let's start this. Start streaming. We're good. It's like you never like what is it? Last weekend I was interested at human body cremation, so I spent half an hour, found a video on YouTube of cremating human body and how it was burning. I was like, wow, it looks very similar to when you make barbecue. You know how fat burns off and it goes down. It's literally like that. So yeah, then I was like, being vegan might be a good idea at this point. Like, what? What is it? But yeah, I have been vegan, vegetarian, and all that. All right, so we're gonna look at double angle, half angle formula. All right. Did you guys find these formulas like sine of 2 theta? Can you guys see it? Sine of 2 theta, cosine of 2 theta, and all those version of it. They have like 3 kind and this has 1. Did you guys find it? All right. So we're going to use this half and double angle formula to answer the following question. Cosine of theta is 2 over 5. And theta is in between pi to 3 pi over 2. Oh no, open circle. I want to know what is sine of 2 theta. All right. Now, before we do sine of 2 theta, if I'm going too fast, raise your hand. I'll slow down. All right. So let's look at it. Theta is in what quadrant, kids? What is it, Kyle? Yes. I'm going to pick on you, Kyle, today. You ready? I still remember that club / bar. They have it on Fremont. I might have caught it. They have dirt floor and they put Persian carpet on it. Have you ever seen, like, anybody over 21? It's right opposite of Griffin. It's a weird looking one. It doesn't even look like it, but it has a backyard with a dirt thing on it with a Persian carpet on it. And they were playing house music there. So I will never forget that night because of that. So you guys don't know which one I'm talking about? Has anybody ever been to Griffin?
I've been to Griffin. Is it next door?
No, right at the opposite side of it, there's the red one, but a lot of people died or they had a lot of shooting and they closed it down. So if you're facing red, there's another one right next to it on the left side of it. Not the beauty bar is on this side, but it's right by the pizza place. No, oh, Vanguard, it closed down. It's left side of it, if you're facing that. All right, so theta, you have cosine of theta. Oh, it's negative, sorry. So what is this? Negative 2 over 5, correct? What's the missing side? No, 2, 4, 4. What? No. What is it? Pythagorean theorem, what is it? Hannah, come on. You could use your calculator or you could write it out. Yeah, give me square root of 21. What, what was this for? You're like proud of yourself? You're self tapping yourself? Is that correct? Is it square root of 21? Jamie? Why negative? Because it's on the negative side. All right. So we have this triangle done. Now what do we do next? Now we gotta use sine of 2 theta. Sine of 2 theta equals what? 2 sine theta cosine of theta, and we'll use this triangle to get the answer. Cosine of theta is super easy, right? And what is sine of theta, kids? So it becomes 4 square root of 21 over 25. That was pretty easy, right, guys? You weren't admitted at the hospital, though, right? Did you lose a lot of weight, Shelby?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I told you that.
Oh.
So I know that. I just took everything.
Oh, okay. That's good. That's good. That would have been sad if you would have died.
That would have been like, because like I'm like super healthy. I go to the gym. So everyone was like laughing at me like, oh my God. They're like, how did you get this? And I was like hanging out with a girl that was like kind of like overweight, and then the other girl like is just living on fast food, and I'm the one who died after two.
Oh, so you showed the symptom and they were asymptomatic. Okay.
Yeah, but they both got tested with everyone that was around, and they're like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's again, people don't know what it is. People don't know. They think that people who will get a symptom for it, but people still don't understand COVID-19 how it affects it. We're still in the dark. All right, cosine of 2 theta. Can we? Which one should we use? Cosine square of theta minus sine square of theta, right? And we know what's cosine of theta. Right? And you get what? 4 over 25 minus 21 over 25, which is what? Minus 17 over 25. Was that easy, kids? Was it easy, Kyle? Okay, you're saying yes as in you're afraid of me, and you want to say yes so I don't ask you any more question. Say it with more confidence. Is it yes or no? You got it? It should be. Yeah. Given the denominator being the same. If the denominator wasn't the same, then you would be, that's a harder problem. All right. So here's the other double angle formula, tangent of 2 theta. You guys have the formula sheet, right? What is it? 2 tangent of theta, 1 minus tangent square of theta. And then also, I'm not going to write these formulas down. Sine square of theta, what they are. Cosine square of theta. And tangent square of theta, right? The girl with the bike, she didn't come today. She probably got tired biking halfway over here. She's like, oh, screw this biking. I'm getting a car now. All right, so let's solve trig equations. Cosine of 2 theta, cosine of theta, minus sine of 2 theta, sine of theta equals 1/2. Solve for theta. All right, so This is from last class, right, guys? So this gives you what? Cosine of 2 theta plus theta equals 1/2, right? It's from last class, combinations, sum and difference. So this becomes cosine of 3 theta equals 1/2. Have I lost anybody yet? Raise your hand. No? And you could solve this. Again, this being positive, so we're looking at theta lives in what quadrant? First and the what? Fourth quadrant. So we got to find these two angles, right? So according to your table that we made, cosine of what gives you 1/2? John, back there. Cosine of what gives you 1/2? What's the reference angle? What? Okay. Pi over 3. So right away, you know this angle right over here, it's pi over 3, right? So we found, and this, the other reference angle is pi over 3. So what's the measurement of this angle? Actual angle. It's what, guys? 5 pi over 3. So we found our two angles. So 3 theta equals pi over 3, and 3 theta equals what? 5 pi over 3, right? We also have to find out what? The period. What's the period, guys? For 3 theta. What is it? Someone. For cosine of 3 theta, what's the period? Yep. 2 pi over 3. So now let's simplify it. Theta equals pi over 9. Theta equals 5 pi over 9. Since I'm not giving you restrictions, give me all of them. We could just use this answer. 2 pi over 3 k. 2 pi over 3 k for some k integer. Are you guys good? Question? No one? How, like, what kind of food do you eat now, Shelby, now, because you have no taste? Can you eat, like, super spicy food?
No.
No? Even without the taste on it?
Put us to the test, and I like fried it with like mango habanero hot sauce.
The ghost chili? Just go to, what is it, Wingstop, and give me the ghost chili. Like,
No, the taste is like back, but like when I was in my having taste, I was eating like healthy things and I didn't want to
oh, okay.
bad salad or just like nothing.
I think Western diet overall is really bad. I think people need to change it. Or even Western diet of probably like 200 years, 150 years ago would have been healthier. Just the last 50, 60 years is so bad. Mediterranean diet, Asian diet, any type of diet. Anything that has less fat in it. All right, so half angle formulas, can you guys find them? Sine of alpha over 2, cosine of alpha over 2, tangent of alpha over 2. Note that each of them has plus or minus. And I'm going to explain to you why those plus and minus matters. Why those plus and minus matters depends on what quadrant those angles are in. If it's in those negative, if it's on those quadrant where the respective trig functions going to be negative, that's when you plug in the negative there. So let's look at a problem. Sine of 22.5. I want to know the exact answer for that. Should I change the background to make it white? And then I could use this color. Who got excited because I'm using that color? Who was it? All right, thank you for having imagination, Sasha and Hannah. All right, so how do we do this 22.5 degree? So we're going to use half angle formula. 45 over 2 is actually what? 22.5 degree. Right, guys? Now we could do this. So another way of writing that is sine of 45 over 2. And we could use half angle formula. Half angle formula tells us what? We got to figure out. 22.5. What quadrant is that in? First quadrant. So it's going to be positive. So we're going to use positive. And what is that? Tells us square root of 1 plus or minus? Minus. Minus, and this is your alpha right over here. Minus cosine of 45 over 2. Now this problem is a little bit easier, right? What's cosine of 45 degree, John? No, without the calculator. You have your formula sheet. Remember? Hannah? Yes. That is correct. Did you find it? No, it's on the table you made. Remember? Pi over 2, pi over 3. Over 2. Now, can you have fraction over fractions in terms of answer? No. So you got to get rid of fraction over fraction. So what can you do? You could do this way. This is the common denominator, right, guys? From that, I get what? 2 minus square root of 2 over 2 over 2. And what happens? This 2 comes down. And you end up getting 2 minus square root of 2 over 4. And this even simplifies more. This becomes 2 root 2 over 2. Do you guys hate me even more? You thought that it's getting easier, but no. Maybe I'll try some vegan restaurant tonight. Are they open after 9 o'clock? Probably. Oh, you don't eat my last meal of the day is around 2 in the morning, so. Yeah. 8:30? When you're as old as I am, you don't need that much sleep. What? Well, no, you need it when you guys are babies. So when you're kids, yeah. But when you get as old as I am, so yeah, you just need like 4 hours is 6 hours is the most, but 4 to 6 hours. All right, do we do that? Do we understand that? Now let's do another problem. Cosine of 5 pi over 12. I had Mexican food last night, 3:30. It was so good from a food truck. Yeah. It was really good. That's you get hungry, what are you gonna do? Cook? Ew. What is it? No. Hey, I was born to eat. All right. So what about this cosine of 5 pi over 12? We're going to use half angle formula. Can I write it like this? Can I do this? Do you see it? 5 pi over 6 over 2 is same as 5 pi over 12. You all see that, Kyle? Yeah. Okay. Now, what is your alpha in this case? That's your alpha. Right, guys? So cosine of alpha over 2, what formula am I using? Cosine. Yeah. It's plus 1 plus cosine of 5 pi over 6 over 2. Now, you should know how to do what's cosine of 5 pi over 6. That's your exam 1 material. Is cosine negative in the second quadrant? And what's the answer? What's cosine of 5 pi over 6? What? Yep. So this is your exam 1 material. And then we need to have the common denominator. You get 2 minus root 3 over 2 over 2. And fraction over fraction goes down. You get 2 minus root 3 over 4. This becomes 2 minus root 3 over 2. Y'all got that? Yeah.
When you give it in radians, can we convert to degrees?
Yeah, of course. It's like potato, tomato. You can pick one. All right, good? Easy? Am I going to give you this type of question on the test? Yes, but it's going to be harder. All right, so it's let's look at this one. Cosine of alpha is negative 1, 5. And alpha is between pi over 2 to pi. Okay? Ooh, I could use this mic, by the way. Ugh. Can you guys hear me? All right, I can annoy you more, Hannah. I should have brought a drink. It would have been ASMR video as I'm drinking my Dutch Bro coffee. You don't like ASMR? Who does not like ASMR videos? You guys don't like life then. All right, guys. So we're going to look at sine of alpha over 2. So again, we're going to use that half angle formula. This is what, guys? 1 minus cosine of alpha over 2. Now, from all this information, we got to draw this alpha. Where's alpha? What quadrant alpha is it at? Second quadrant, right, guys? And you got negative 1 over 5. So what's the missing side? What's the missing side, Pedro? Dakota?
The square root of 24.
Do you need to simplify it? No. But if you wanted to, you could do it. It really doesn't matter. What is it? It would be 2 root 6, right? Is that what it is? Yeah, 2 root 6. All right. So we have that. From that, we're going to use this triangle over and over again to get all the answers. All right, let's look at it. Oh, something else is going on. Alpha is in the what? Second quadrant, right? Half of alpha is going to be in what quadrant? First quadrant. So. Hence, it's going to be positive. All right? So now we look at it. 1 plus 1 over 5 over 2. Let's simplify it. I could do the arithmetic fast. 5 plus 1 over 5. 6 over 10. You got that? Yeah? Name tags, buddy. Name tags too. That's why I haven't been picking on you. I'm like, the name tag. All right, Sasha, y'all ready? How do we do cosine of alpha over 2? Where'd you put your mind? It's all crumbled up, Mike. I need some coffee so badly. Who likes Dutch Bro coffee over here? You like Dutch Bro? They're not vegan. No, they're not. Okay, fine. The Dutch Bro. Who's been to Dutch Bros over here? They're so nice. I mean, like, they will talk to you for no reason. And, like, I'm uncomfortable. Like, they're genuinely, like, inquire about how's your day and is going on. And my brain freezes for that 30 seconds. That, like, I don't know how to respond to this person. This person is super nice. What do I do? So, in return, I look like I have brain aneurysm. Frozen for 30 seconds there. Don't know what to do. I'm like, do you guys tip them? I feel so guilty after they talk to me. It's like, fine, I'll tip you $1. Leave me alone. All right, so what is this one? This is going to be, again, positive. We're looking at alpha is in the second quadrant, so negative, it will be positive. What are we looking at? Oh, it's 1 plus cosine of alpha over 2. You get 1 minus. That's pretty simple. 5 minus 1 over 10. It becomes square root 2 over. Okay, I think I'm going to lose you guys if I don't do that part. Was that easy or was that easy? Yeah. All right, now let me give you a hard problem. Tangent of alpha over 2. 10 seconds, go. 9. You don't need more than 10 seconds, actually. 3, 2, 1. What is it, guys? All right, let me show you the easy way. And we all did that. Right? Square root of 6 over 10 over 2 root 10. Oh my Lord, what is happening? Done. And obviously there's the tangent half angle formula. You could use that too, and it will give you the same answer. It really doesn't matter. Is this mic annoying you? Hannah, is it annoying you? Yes, good. Because you're vegan. If you eat meat, you will not be annoyed by this simple mic. What if you stop becoming a vegan because of me? Man, I'm gonna be in hell for real though. Like, I'm about to enter heaven and the God it stops. Like, remember that girl? She was vegan, not anymore. So it's all your fault. And she's starting everything. She didn't stop at just cow and the cattle. She went on the dogs and the cats and the whales, all the cute animals of the world. What? Cannibal? I don't know. I mean, like human meat. I mean, like, look at human, man. They don't look appetizing. Like, ugh.
Meat doesn't look appetizing.
Who?
Meat doesn't look appetizing.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. For vegan, that is. Yeah, you're the enlightened one. All right. So now we're gonna look at product to sum and sum to product formulas. They have the Impossible Burger right now out of the plant-based. Have you had that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had it. Where was the place I had it? It was like super hipster coffee place. Like they have coffee. It takes 24 hours to make that coffee. Where's that place? Madhouse.
Oh, I've never been there.
Yeah, you should go there. They have like a lot of hipster there, and they have a coffee. It takes 24 hours to like get it, and it could make only like one jar of coffee. Yeah, they have the whole system set up.
I think I know what you're talking about. They have that at Makers and Finders.
What?
Makers and Finders. They have the same like coffee setup. Where
What is Makers and Finders?
it's a coffee place.
Oh, is it any good?
It's alright.
What part of town is it in?
There's one in Summerlin and then one like far.
Far. Okay.
I don't know where.
I like your direction. Summerlin and far. All right. Don't give people direction, except for murderers. So if a murderer runs into you, hey, how do I get to Mike's place? Oh, it's someplace far, and that's how Mike will never be murdered, because the murderer got the wrong direction from Hannah. But Mike is sitting right behind you, by the way. Sine of alpha, sine of beta. It's the product to someone. Did you guys find it in your formula sheet? Do you guys see it? And then you have what? Cosine of alpha, cosine of beta, and then sine of alpha, cosine of beta. Okay? Okay, so why are we doing that? All right, let's combine this. Sine of 3 theta, sine of 7 theta. Okay, how do we combine that? So what is it equal? 1/2. These are your alpha and beta, right? So you got 1/2 cosine of 3 theta minus 7 theta minus cosine of 3 theta plus 7 theta. So when you combine them, this becomes what? Cosine of negative 4 theta, 10 theta. Oops. Cosine of 10 theta. What else do we know, kids? Cosine is what? Even function. That negative goes away, and you get cosine of 4 theta minus cosine of 10 theta. Now on the exam, half of you will do this. You will do that. That's big no-no. That's not acceptable. You cannot combine those things. You cannot combine them. Not possible. Okay? All right, good, kids? Let's do another one. Sine of 2 theta, cosine of 7 theta. You guys got it? How many of you need more time? Raise your hand. You guys got it? Done? Is that what you guys got so far? Did I scare you, Sasha? Are we done yet? No. Sine is what? An odd function. For odd functions, the negative comes out. So you get sine of 9 theta minus sine of 5 theta. Question? Jamie, are you getting it? What should I have for dinner tonight? I had Mexican last night. Yeah, Pedro.
My question is, how are we supposed to know the difference between the two? Like, oh, it's not good. I got it.
Okay. See, that was my psychic power. I gave him my look and then he got it. Right, Pedro? Yes. See, there you go. He said yes to everything. That's how it works, Hannah. You got it? All right, kids. Let's look at the next one. So the sum to product formulas, sine of alpha plus sine of beta. Do you guys see those four ones? Sine of alpha minus sine of beta. And then what do you have? Cosine of alpha minus plus cosine of beta. And cosine of alpha minus cosine of beta. Do you guys see these? Did you guys find them? Don't copy them? Yeah, you should have it in your formula sheet. You have it, John? You're drinking Red Bull this late? Are you staying up all night? Yeah? What are you doing? Schoolwork, I guess. You don't know what you're planning yet. Like, you don't have anything planned. Kids nowadays. Yes, Dakota, question?
I know.
Oh, okay. He's wearing socks and sandals too. No, it's not. It's like abomination. It's like this is why you end up in hell. Socks and sandals. Yeah, that's why then don't wear socks and sandals. Don't go to Hawaii. They don't wear like socks. Like you have to look at everybody's feet over there. So that's okay with you?
Socks?
No, like looking at people's feet.
No, I don't want to. That's the whole point. That's why I stayed at one of my schools.
So what do you do when you go to the beach in Hawaii or island people? How is it different?
I just try to avoid it.
You try to avoid it, so you just go everywhere, like, and you fall into some pit. It's like, what happened? How did you not see it? It's like, I don't want to look at people's feet, and that's how I almost died. You know where it comes from. Like cutting nails not in front of people is considered like rude nowadays. These are from Victorian era. Like there's certain behavior we do nowadays, we think it's very rude, but those were very common. Like cutting nails in front of people. What's some of the things? Oh, like the burping, those type of things. Like in front of people is considered rude. It comes from those Victorian era time. So yeah. So in those days, those were acceptable. So get with the time, Hannah. All right, so let's do this one. Oh no. All right. All right, let's combine that. So on the exam, I'm gonna tell you this type of thing. I'm giving you in difference, sum or difference. You need to convert it into product of sine or cosine. I'm gonna tell you that. Well, in this case, what's alpha? 4 theta, beta is 6 theta. So this would look like what? 2 sine of 4 theta minus 6 theta over 2. Oh, no. Over 2. And then you have cosine of 4 theta plus 6 theta over 2. Right, guys? Now that gives me super easy 2 sine of what? 2 theta over 2, which is just negative theta, and then cosine of 10 theta, which is just 5 theta. Am I done yet? No. This negative comes out and you get 2 sine of theta, cosine of 5 theta. Question, Pedro? You got it? What? Oh, okay. You could ask question right now. These are not easy concept. I'm just afraid if we go web remote, the concept might be even harder for you. Let's see. I don't know. You guys kept on catching COVID-19 and then almost dying. Dude, if one of you die, what happens then? Do you all get an A? Do I look like Santa Claus? No, Santa Claus is white. Get it right, guys. It was in the Fox News. They were screaming like, Santa Claus is white, don't kill Christmas. That's some time ago. Yeah. Said that Santa Claus is a historical fact. He was a white guy. And then some guy did a research. Yeah, there was a Saint Nicholas. He was a Catholic priest, but he came from modern day Turkey. And Turkey in those days, they were more like olive looking, brown looking than El Gringo. So. And the modern day Santa Claus that we see in America, it's invention by Coca-Cola. So they wanted to have more shell to it. In I think 1920s or 30s, that's when this Santa Claus was invented. Are you done?
No.
Did you guys do it? Kyle, done? How much more time do you need, Kyle? Got it, kids? Let's look at it. So your alpha is what? 2 theta. Beta is what? 8 theta. So we look at 2 cosine of 2 theta plus 8 theta over 2 cosine of 2 theta minus 8 theta over 2. Did you guys get this? Yeah? Then it becomes 2 cosine of 5 theta and cosine of negative 3 theta. Right, guys? And cosine is even, and what happens to this? Even function. What happens to the negative? Hannah? For an even function? What happens? It disappears. It goes away. So for an even function, when you have negative inside it, when you compose it, the negative goes away, and you get what? 2 cosine of 5 theta, cosine of 3 theta. So on the test, if you forgot to take out the negative, what do you guys get on that type of question? What will you get, Dakota? 0. That is correct. All right, so what should I have for dinner tonight? Pick up a type of food. Dakota. No vegan. Vietnamese. Ooh. Oh, maybe I'll have some pho. Good call. They have vegan pho, actually. Have you had it? Oh, they don't have it over here. They have it in Santa Ana. They have a lot of Buddhists over there, so they have vegan. Yeah. Yeah, one of my best friends, he became vegan. Because his sister died. He was like, life means nothing, so he became vegan. And he goes to temple every night now. So, what? I think he's happy, so therefore it's good. But I'm not happy because when I go see him, I have to eat vegan. I was like, let's go Korean barbecue. That's because that was our tradition. Now we don't do Korean barbecue, so therefore it's not good. See, the world is about me, not about you. All right.